just want the honeys with the blue faces. Blue bottles, blue beamer, speed racer. Money team, Indy P, team player. Ballin' like Steph Curry, let the green lay up.
Hello, welcome to my desktop. This course is how to do interior pages using Keynote. Select Keynote, new document, select white, choose, remove the double click to edit by selecting and deleting. Go to document, go down to where it says slide size. It's in the right hand corner. Go to custom slide size. Choose 441 by 666. Not choose, but type in. Okay. This will create the size that we need for 6 by 9. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom to 75% so that we can see the entire screen. I'm going to move the screen up on the desktop just a little bit. All right. So now we want to add more pages. Well, we can go over here to the left-hand corner and say add slide by pressing the plus button. Go down and there is a blank slide. And that's how you add extra pages to start your layout. Or you can select 1, hold the shift key down, select 3, right click, and duplicate. Once again, that's select the first page you want, hold the shift key down, go to the last page, hit right click, and hit duplicate. So now we have a few pages set up. Page 1, we want to add our title. Go to the T for text and type in our title. We'll go back to T and we'll type in name of the author. Okay. Now I want this true piece to be a little larger. I'll go to Format. Then I'm going to hit Text after it's selected. And we're going to go here to the points and we'll make this a little bit larger so that it could stand out more than the name. Right? So that's our title page. The second page will be our copyright page. Here, I will provide a copyright sample. So we'll open that up. Select all, copy. Go to page 2 in our Keynote. And Command V will paste that right there. We'll move that over and paste that in. So let's move that here just a little bit. Page 3, we can make it to be our dedication page. So we hit the text, say dedication. You type whatever dedication, or you can make it your forward page. You type what you want. All right. I also want to change this to be a different size. So I'm going to make this like 24. And then I'm going to make this like 16. And I want to give it just a little bit of something to it. So now we have already, just in a matter of 4 minutes, have created 3 pages for our book. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add our content. Now, we can add content pretty much the same way we did in Canva. We can have our text. All right. We can have our title that will go here at the top. I'm going to open my poems. Select the poem title and add that in. Then go back and Command V, add that in here. And now we've added our title and our poem. All right, there's another way we can do this, a quicker way. So if you want them to be separate to have more control of them, you will do it this way. So like this, it's in Arial right now. I will probably put it in this Woofy script. Make it just a little bit larger. Make sure it's centered. Then I will take this text and I will go ahead and align it in a centered way. So then we have this. I will probably go just a little bit bigger, not too much bigger. Center that, and we could stand to maybe go 14 points. Okay. So here we have our first page. You can add a shape to it. Maybe we want to add a star, a couple of stars here. Okay, so I want to add this star. Then I'm going to select a star, Command C, Command V. Command C is to copy, Command V is to paste. Command C, Command V. All right, so I've added some stars. I'm going to style first. And here's the color here's the color of the stars. So it's under styles. You hit the color wheel if you want a special color, or we can go here, hit the blue and select black. We can also select all of this under text, hit the color wheel, select black. And that's all now black. We will grab everything, move it, and center it. And so therefore we have our first page centered perfectly in our book. Now me, being a little creative, I might want to make a little bit of change. You know what I feel is kind of pleasant to my eye. So I'll put my title on 2 lines. And then I will center my title. And then I feel like I can stand to go just a little larger. All right, so here's page 1 if you want to do the grayscale. Now remember, I want to do color because I felt like color gives it a little bit more flavor, even though color costs more. The difference in color and black and white, I believe it's around $1.50 per page, something like that. Don't quote me. I'll show you that that pricing in just a little bit when we're all done. So here's this page. We can take this page, right click, and duplicate it. And we want to duplicate to have more pages. Okay. Now we've done that, and we can change these titles. Going back to our poem. Now, on the next page, I can add that title. I can add this text. Now it changed a little bit, so we'll have to center it, make it black. Then also we have to make it 14 point. So you have it this way you can do. Okay. Another way of adding to this is that we could have just highlighted everything to save us work and time. Highlighted the title and the poem itself. I'll delete this one. And put it all on the same line. Center it. Then we go in and manually make some changes by highlighting this, the title, making the title, what do we have it at, 24? Make the title at 24. Takes it off the line. We press enter. Now we're going to Command A inside of the text box. We're going to hit the alignment for centered. Move our text over. Go back here to this title. And we're going to give it that fancy woofy script. Then we're going to make this a little larger to 14. So we can do it this way as well. So what I would do is grab all of it by taking my mouse to the left hand corner, hold the mouse down, select everything, and then move it so that it's centered. All right. I'll probably take my stars and move them down just a little bit. Okay, there we go. So that's another way of implementing your text to your page. Now, this is a different color. 9 times out of 10, I had 2 different colors, but you could change it to be all one color. Okay. So here's the black and white version of your book. Now, you could add all the text in. Okay. So I'm going to delete that right now. Close that. And we could start adding pictures if we would like. Now we add pictures. If you notice, I'm only working with half the screen of my Keynote, and then I'm opening up small screens of the files that I want to work out of. So that helps me when it comes to Keynote, just drag everything in without having to go here to file, insert. I just like to drag and drop. So that's how we'll do this. So like, for example, let's add some extra pages here. All right. So let's do this. Here's my poem pictures I got from Unsplash. I'm going to drag the first picture over. Now this picture comes in not filling the whole entire canvas. That's all right. However, this picture is high resolution, so all I have to do is stretch the picture. And when you're using Keynote, it does not stretch it weird. It evenly proportionally stretches it. Now, as you see, I stretched it. I don't see the sun, so I'm going to move it over to where I feel I'm pleased with. All right. Now, the text is gone. So what we do is we will go to Arrange, that's at the top, and send the picture to the back. Now, you can't see my words here, so I'm going to highlight them. And my stars. And I'm going to click the box over here, go white. My stars are on a different kind of look here, so I'm going to select them. And then I'm going to I go to style, and then we have to select white. Okay. So there you have adding pictures. Now with this looks, remember what Canva, we want something that you can really see the text. So I could go like this a little bit so you can see more of the text. And so it could, stand out. You can have your poem on top of the picture, or you could remove the picture here. Okay. I'm going to add another slide. Okay. And change this back to black. Okay. Stars, or under style, change that to black. Okay, so I'll put that back. I added another blank file, and I could just drag my picture all by itself. There we go. And I want to move my picture before the text. All right. So we have that. So we can continue to add pictures before. We can actually maybe add text to this picture. Put it in white. Let's see. God's glory. Change the text to something pretty. Let's see. Here, go back there. Make that a little larger. So we can do that as well. Okay. So we add pictures. I'm going to add another picture here. I'm going to stick that picture. See, 1, 2. Move this one up. 1, 2. Move this one up. No. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Okay. Go to the next one. Drop that in. We don't want to see any white space when we're inserting our pictures. Okay. And then I'm going to add a text. Put it right here. True peace. Okay. And then we're going to change that to white so that it could stand out. We're going to put that nice little matching woofy. And then we're going to go up a little bit. Boom. So just doing that, we start to make our pages look very interesting, very different. Remove this one. Let's see. No, that's 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. I want to show you the reason I'm counting in 2 is because it's when it goes side by side. I'm going to actually show you that right now. What I mean when I count 1, 2. It's okay to have these in odds, but when this is an odd, these will be in evens, and I'll show you what I mean. All right. So here's how you set up your pages in using Keynote. We will continue to template this out and make a wonderful interior page book. All right. So what I want to do here is I go to File, I go to Export PDF. We choose image quality, the best. Hit Next. I'm going to call it sample for right now. Put it on my desktop so I can show you. All right. So let's open this sample up. Here it says True Peace. I like to view my PDFs by displaying page display, 2-page view. When you do that, I'll know what my pages look like as I scroll down. Okay, we don't like the ball of death. I mean, my computer is really working. So we scroll down, and you see here's our copyright, here's our dedication, and this is how it's going to show up in your book. So see, here's the pages here. Here is God's glory, and then our poem, True Peace, and our poem. So that's how you do that, setting up your pages using Keynote. You guys be blessed, and stay tuned for the next tutorial. Bye-bye.